I get back to these oranges. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's a long video. We gotta get back to the natural way. If you all want to watch this big, long, rambling rant that I just did walking around in a circle, I just suggest putting it on 2x speed. But I'm trying to upload longer things, so if y'all want to watch it here, you can watch it here. I'm uploading it on all the different platforms, so if y'all want to follow me on all those different platforms, I'm back here talking about the circle of life, walking in a big circle and getting back to the oranges. Here's an analogy from Wayne Dyer, rest in peace. If you want to give somebody some oranges, okay, if you want to give somebody a bag of oranges, first you have to acquire the oranges, okay? You can't give somebody something you don't have, okay, because rising tides raise all ships. So if you want to better other people around you, you have to better yourself first, okay? So if y'all want to watch this big long rant, I'm going to loop the video right here, and y'all have a beautiful day. I'm planning on coming to a lot of the Star Forts, doing a lot of traveling and whatnot, but I need to get a car. I ride this bike all over the place. I've got incredibly strong legs. I just had to buy new pants. But I gotta buy a car because I want to go travel around. There's cars all over Florida. Apparently there's a carring crisis, car collapse, used car crisis. So now cars are super cheap, right at the opportune time of when I need to buy one. Isn't that absolutely wild? This one is only $3,500. Suzuki. Main plan. Okay, I'm gonna tell you all the plan. Check out all these dragonflies. Spray some off on them. Don't come at me about DEET and off or whatever. I'd rather have whatever ingredient is in off rather than whatever mystery ingredient is in the mosquitoes. Whenever I first got here to Florida, my vibration was so high. Out meditating every single day in nature, walking, grounding. Nobody snap my feet, please. You weirdos. Of course, I am showing you on the camera. It's so incredibly beautiful here, and I was vibing so high to be in a new environment that mosquitoes were not biting me. Okay, even though I'm in a swamp of Florida, there's nothing but mosquitoes and alligators. Obviously, you want to move here with all the mosquitoes and alligators. Longer videos of people that just want to hang out, you know. And that's what I found on TikTok recently. The videos that are actually doing really well are the longer videos. Because TikTok is a platform that's trying to change. And what they're doing is they are taking, like my videos, I'm not in the creator program or anything like that. Look at that. Let's go through a bunch of oranges in the lake right here. Isn't that wild? Anyway, I'm not in the creator program, and I, have multiple accounts, obviously, and that are not linked to my face or anything like that. And so I will have my videos come up. Obviously, I watch them because I want the watch time on my other account, and I like them, so y'all should like this video. And so, anyway, they will come up, and they'll run an ad on the end of my videos. And I only have $10,000 on this account, and thinking, okay, well, obviously y'all are not giving me money for, my ad spend or whatever it is. Money for paying me for the video, so I'm just uploading them anyway, making money on a creator program. Anyway, all they do is they stifle your views, and I've been in it twice and dropped out of it twice. So all they do is stifle your video. You want to make money? Get on TikTok Shop and sell something you believe in, and be creative with it. There's nothing wrong with telling people about something you like. Okay, if they want to buy it, they want to buy it. There's for some reason. And I know that this is some propaganda that they put on the people, but the powers that be seem to have wanted to shame people for making money outside of a regular 9 to 5, right? And so, like, they call stuff side hustles and side gigs for things that make you an annual income in a month. And it's like, well, that's a side gig. It's like, well, how is that a side gig? Because you're not going to a job that's 9 to 5. Look how beautiful all this is. This is wild. This is the way I should be walking. I should always be walking backwards. I haven't been out here yet, so I've always taken the bike. Maybe I did. I think I did ride the bike out here. Never mind. I'm a liar. Liar! Check it out. I usually try not to lie if I could ever help it. Yeah, I think these are, what are these, lily pads? Over here? See what's there? Purple ones. Right there. And they're gorgeous. I gotta get a microphone for the camera, right? To hook it up so I can do these long shots. And now they're making an extended pole for, I think it goes out like 10 feet or something like that. So it makes it look like a real drone shot. a really, really real drone shot, but I need the microphone in order for the sound to be consistent, right? Big gulp. See, but that's the thing, is that this is a good analogy for life, okay? So we've seen the trash, okay? And obviously these people are jerks for throwing the trash in here. It's tiny, 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 tiny bit of trash, okay? Like one cup and then one lid. Obviously they're jerks for throwing that in there. But if we only focus on that one cup, then we're going to ignore all the rest of this beauty that's all around, okay? You can't focus on the one cup. But that's what we do with our life. We focus on the one tiny little piece of negativity. Just like if you post content, the more viral something goes, the more people come out of the woodwork, the more weirdos come out of the woodwork to be really rude. So you have a piece of content that's getting attention and it's getting a lot of likes and a lot of good comments, and then you get one negative comment and then that just rocks your world, and you completely ignore all the good positive things that you had and you just focus on that one little thing. That's what everyone does. That is a trap. It's a trap from the Matrix to say, hey, focus on this, lower your vibration so that you can become part of the 3D again, become part of the video game, because the video game wants you to be immersed. It's an immersive video game, and part of the video game is making you forget that you're in one. And so the more stuff it can throw at you to say, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, then the more that you're going to be drawn in and attracted to the Matrix. And the more you're going to invest into the game, the more you're going to play the game, invest emotion into the game, and the more the Matrix has you. And we're trying to not break free of the Matrix, but we're trying to realign what we're supposed to be in the Matrix. I think it's a dead alligator. Is that a dead alligator? A log. It's not a dead alligator. Everybody always talks about breaking free from the Matrix, but you're not supposed to break free from the Matrix. It's supposed to be a game where you level up. You're supposed to raise in level, okay? And most of y'all want to stay focused on the trash, okay? We're not going to focus on the trash anymore. We got to focus on... I have noticed one of the things that if I'm in a lower vibrational frequency, it's just like if you're looking, okay? If you're looking at the ground, if you're looking down all the time, that's going to be your lower vibration. If you go out on a walk, and you should, if you're depressed or anything like that, you should go out on a walk, raise your head up. When you find yourself looking down again, you find yourself doing that, raise up and then look up, and then you're going to see all this beauty all around you. And so, and it's going to raise your vibration. Because the human being, the mind, was made to take long walks. It was made to go out and travel to gather food. You were made to earn your food. You were made to earn your calories. You weren't made to just go get empty calories from a supermarket of a bunch of high carbohydrate that just metabolizes into sugar immediately, and then the body doesn't know what to do with all this excessive sugar because it's never had this kind of carbohydrate in nature before, and so it's just like throw the toxins anywhere it can. Obviously I have to censor myself, you know, throw the toxins anywhere. You get what I'm saying? And so one of the things that people need to do is they need to recognize that our people have been lied to, our history has been stolen from us, and all of it has been erased and replaced with a different history that is there to make us sick and make us servants. Okay, and now how are you going to rebel against that? The way we rebel against that is we start making our own clothes, we start growing our own food, getting chickens, and as little pets. Imagine if we had, instead of these useless dogs, you know, imagine one way that you can really make people hate you is to bash dogs. Imagine if, you know, instead of like as a house pet, or not a house pet, but as a pet in general, we got little chickens, okay? And then little chickens provided eggs. Eggs are, I have no idea why vegans have a problem with eggs. Eggs are a voluntary food. If you have little chickens that love you, or that you love and care about, and they're your little pets, and you feed them every day, and you love them, and you go out and you visit them every day, and they're your like little family members and whatnot, and they're providing eggs for you, I have no idea why vegans have a problem with that. It's like their little love nuggets, okay? And so, and plus they're the perfect form of nutrition, they're the perfect form of protein. And obviously it's debatable about whether or not you need protein and minerals and all this other stuff, but as far as a food source goes, as basically a free food source goes, because chickens, as long as you have a little piece of land, they can go out and they can scrounge and scratch around on the ground, they eat little bugs and stuff like that, and it's free food for them, and you can also grow them food. You know, it's the circle of life. And it's the way that I believe that we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be going to supermarkets, obviously. The way that the human being was made is we were made to go out and forage food that was voluntary, like a mushroom and stuff like that, okay? The food, the plants and stuff like that that scream when you eat it, I don't think that we're supposed to be eating that. That stuff that releases the defense chemicals, I don't think that we're supposed to be eating that. I think that we're supposed to be eating voluntary food, like things that you know are extremely good for you, like eggs and mushrooms and nuts and berries and different fruits, you know, as long as they're not completely, you know, modified fruit and things like that that don't have seeds. I'm back to the oranges.